Hello and welcome to Media from the Margins, a brand new podcast that explores stories, ideas, and experiences that often live in the margins. Everyone seems to be starting a podcast these days, so we thought, hey, what's one more? We are 5 University of Guelph students partnering with the Guelph Resource Centre for Gender Empowerment and Diversity, known as the acronym GRCGED, or what we refer to as GRCGED, and our on-campus radio station, CFRU 93.3 FM, to bring you the resources and information you need.
Before we introduce you all to the amazing things GRCGED does, we wanted to take a moment to introduce ourselves. All 5 of us happen to be arts and science students who are taking the Community Project course ASCI 3000. This is a very cool class where we get to work within the community with wonderful organizations such as GRCGED. We are all very passionate about putting this podcast together for you. With that, we would all love to introduce ourselves, your current hosts of the Media from the Margins. Hi, I'm Sarah and I use she, her pronouns. I'm a third-year arts and science student studying biology and psychology, and I'm hoping to be a vet someday. I like music, I play guitar, I love walks, especially by water, and I also like volunteering and cats. I also like research, especially in parasitology, and I'll pass the mic.
Hi, I'm Renee, and I use she, her pronouns. I'm in the 4th year of the Arts and Science program, minoring in zoology and English. In the near future, I'm hoping to be a park ranger in a national park, along with writing children's books about cool animal adaptations on the side. I love painting, exploring nature, cheating in The Sims, and watching the same shows over and over and over again. I'm also a collector of oddities, like practicing witchcraft. Boo! Okay, next.
Hi everyone, my name is David and I use he, him pronouns. I'm currently in my 4th year in arts and science and I'm minoring in anthropology and biology. I've always really been interested in the intersection between culture and science, especially when that relates to like primatology. And I'm currently working towards becoming a high school teacher going into next year. So some of my hobbies are running, playing guitar, playing baseball. I love photography and I'm taking it up over the past year. And now, I guess, podcasting. All right, who's next?
Hey there, I'm Lindsay. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm a 3rd year in the Arts and Sciences program. I have 3 minors. I know, I'm a little ambitious. In English, creative writing, and biology. I love reading and writing poetry in my spare time, and I'm hoping to get published one day. I hope to be a teacher when I'm older, though, so I guess that's gotta come first. And last but not least, we have...
Hi, my name is Bee, and I use she, her pronouns. I'm in my 3rd year in the Arts and Science program, minoring in ecology and international development. I spend a lot of my time hiking, traveling the world, and trying to make complicated vegetarian dishes that are far above my skill level. I'll probably be drinking a matcha latte every time you film a podcast episode, so if you've got some good matcha flavors, please let me know. And I think that's all of us.
If you haven't heard of the Guelph Resource Centre for Gender Empowerment and Diversity, or GRCGED, here's a little background information on the organization. GRCGED was founded back in 1981 as the Women's Resource Centre. From the start, it was meant to be a welcoming space for everyone, not just women. And in 2007, the name was updated to reflect the diversity of people who use the space and the wide range of services it offers.
For over 40 years, GRCGED has been a safe, inclusive, and learning-focused space on campus for domestic and international students, faculty, researchers, and community members alike. It's a feminist, student-funded, collectively run space that advocates for safety, well-being, diversity, and inclusion. Everything they do is grounded in empathy, compassion, and intersectionality.
Leading up to now, they provide resources and support for community members experiencing personal or academic challenges, as well as safety concerns. Their lounge is full of helpful and welcoming resources, including a light therapy lamp for gloomy winter months, a creative zine library where you can read or even share your own zines, and a lending library so you can borrow books. There's also a comfortable space to do your homework or just relax between classes, and access to condoms, menstrual supplies, and ovulation and pregnancy tests.
Currently, you can find GRCGED in room 109 of the UC. They're open Monday to Thursday from 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Fridays from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. But heads up, in December, they'll be moving to the 5th floor of the UC, near the Lookout Lounge.
If you're interested in getting involved, they offer both volunteer and job opportunities on campus, as well as workshops for you to get involved in. You can check out their website, grcged.com, that's GRCGED.com, for more information, resources, and events. We will link the website in the description of this episode. GRCGED also has a very active social media presence that you can follow on Instagram, as well as a brand new TikTok page starting soon, so keep your eyes focused on that. This means that if you want to listen to our podcast, check out some zines or books, or skim social media, you've always got a safe space and a comfy couch to hang out on.
We've got some very exciting topics lined up in the weeks to come, like how to keep your sanity in the current political and economic state of the world, the Bechdel test and toxic masculinity, everything to do with accessibility and healthy relationships. What does that even mean to Gen Z? To help us convince you that we know what we're talking about, we're going to have some excellent guests on the podcast as well, like UFG professors. If you want to tune in to every podcast, you can find them on YouTube and through CFRU Broadcasting. Get ready for our very first episode dropping soon. See you next time!